Why, hello. Hey, I recognize that book.
I know, right? It's so pretty.
So pretty. Well, good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. Welcome to Monday, our Monday night rewatch of the finale of Clone Wars.
I know. It's been so long.
How long have we been on this journey now? Since like March?
Last year?
But no.
No. Yeah.
When
was it? We did season 2 and season 3, and there's 26, 24 episodes per show, so it's been a while.
Wow. I mean, that's true. I started my watch through in January. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet.
Yes, we are back. Sorry about last week. I am still a little. Boy. Yeah, I know, man. I got the worst luck in the whole world. Like I always get hurt in a ridiculous way. It's always ridiculous. It's never, oh yeah, Tom was building a bridge and he fell off. It's like, no, bent over to pick up a pencil and like broke his ankle. Like that's always what freaking happens every fucking time.
You know, I keep this running list. My son has like viral asthma, and I keep this running list of all his illnesses. I'm going to start doing that with you too.
You should.
I have just like a Google Doc of all of the ways that Tom has hurt himself. Do you know what? I think there's a story in there somewhere. I think there's your new book character.
Just how clumsy, like I said, but somehow it has me completing tasks somehow or completing goals. Winners, ladies. So okay. That's why I'm sitting. Let me show you guys my pillow that's saving my life right now.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love this pillow. Oh, and we're getting another cute little guy. What's up, buddy?
There's my buddy.
What's up, huh? So I had like a crick in my shoulder for like a week or two, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, why don't you go get a massage?" And I've had like 2 massages my whole life. Like one was from like a friend of mine who literally graduated like massage school, and then she was like, "Let me give everyone massages," and gave us all massages. Yeah. And she was like 90 pounds and literally just graduated school. So like just got her certificate or whatever. And then this lady, I found out also, I forgot to mention earlier, she also works on horses.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She was strong. Strong lady. She had some strong hands. But she gave me a deep tissue massage and somehow tore the muscle in my shoulder, the trapezius muscle in my shoulder, and in my back, and which is inflamed, and pinched a nerve in my neck. That's what the doctor said, at least. I shrugged and you saw that? Did you watch this?
So
my
sorry,
life.
I'm not laughing.
This is like, no, laugh at me. It's
awful.
Hilarious.
Awful.
I laugh at myself. It's all right. Really, I got Leo right here to pet, so I'll get the
He
cat.
He did look offended that you were talking with your hand instead.
I know. Well, I got to stop doing that. All right. Speaking of what's up? Speaking of guests that are here patiently sitting backstage waiting for us to bring them in. Let's see who's lurking back there.
Look, here comes an awesome guest.
Yay.
Hey, buddy. It's
Hello.
Dr. David Ekrut. Why don't you have doctor in your thing? Come on.
It's we're all friends here, right? I only make my students call me doctor.
Okay, that's fair. But I feel like if I was a doctor, I would use that shit all the fucking time.
You would want to be addressed by that. You would have it on your shirts. Mm-hmm.
The first month after defending, I was like, my first name is doctor now.
What was your thesis on? Do you remember?
Yeah,
of course you do.
My PhD is biomedical mathematics, and I looked at the mathematical modeling of gynecological oncology, and using something called a multi-phase system, which I then solved pieces of. Is the short story.
Okay, I was going to say I have a title of one of your scientific publications: Quantitative Magnetic Resonance Imaging and Tumor Forecasting of Breast Cancer Patients in the Community Setting.
Yeah, that's I did that work with a bunch of other people at UT as a postdoc, and it was HER2 positive breast cancer, and we looked at tumor forecasting models in patients. So like it's the Hey, everyone's saying hey.
Yeah.
So I am easily distracted by things popping up on my screen. So sorry about
You're in
that.
good
I
company.
do that again.
Oh no,
I keep
I'm gonna feel bad every time I make you.
Tom, do you have a hair tie or something that we could like put around the arm?
I should have a fucking just
A sling that forces you to do that.
Mhm.
just like duct tape myself to the wall. Really is what I need to do.
Aaron, duct tape, stat.
Yeah. So are you assisting in finding a cure for breast cancer? Is that what this is?
No. So
Like, what's happening here?
the idea is to, and I don't do that work anymore. I do a different.
Okay.
I just started to do, and I think I chatted with you about it last time we said I was about to start the lab, and I can talk about that. But the work that you read, we were doing forecasting models. So the idea is a patient comes in with breast cancer and they get a scan before they have treatment, and then they have neoadjuvant care, so care to shrink the tumor. And we have a total of 4 scans, and we try and use the first 2 scans to predict where things are going. And it
Okay.
turns out like the leakiness, it's called perfusion, that happens around the tumor, and how that changes over time tells us how the patient's responding to treatment. So
Okay.
the idea is that you want to know sooner rather than later if the patient needs to abandon the treatment and pivot to something else.
And so that type of detection is very, very important. So yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah. So my new work is I am starting with HER2 positive breast cancer cells, but there's a communication network between your cells. So they're called cytokines. And we're trying to capture that network of communication between immune cells and cancer cells.
Okay.
And with some mathematical modeling. And we're doing it right now just in a petri dish. So, yeah.
So
So
I was going to say it starts in a petri dish, and then where does it go from there? Mice?
No. So with this, so it turns out there are specific cytokines or signaling molecules that can upregulate or downregulate. So turn on or turn off your immune system. And so we're trying to basically, like, this is a very simplistic way of saying it, but like we're looking for the Rosetta Stone of the communication network in a way.
Okay.
And trying to better understand that signaling process, the processing that happens with signaling. It could be, there's a lot that's known, but there's a lot more that's not known on that, the communication network. So that's really what we're focusing on.
That's cool.
And I'm teaching, undergrads. I'm working with undergrads on this. So it's been interesting so far.
That's awesome. But you've also written let me see if I pronounce this right. The Elwyn Escari Chronicles.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. A young man, Elwyn, seeks to become an elementalist.
Yes.
So this is how we know I am not secretly a biologist or anything like that.
No.
Dr. David because of his fiction works and his appearances, and because you're an awesome dude, and I had a great time with you at Conjuration and Georgia.
Yeah. Well, we hung out more. I got to see you more at Multiverse.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That's multiverse. I always, because I started going to Multiverse and Conjuration. Do you know Darren Bush?
Yeah, I know Darren.
Yeah, I started going to both of those because of him. So it's like,
yeah, I've met Darren. I know. I'm horrible with last names, so is
too.
he friends with Jim?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the guy. Cool.
Yeah, Darren's good people.
Yeah, I have a couple of his books. Yeah, that's right.
So, but today we're here for Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah.
The end of what we are watching.
I know, it's the end of Clone Wars. It's crazy. We've had like at least 4 or 5 months just worth of Star Wars, and it's been a ton of fun. But speaking of things that we've been watching, do I have the picture? Oh shit, I didn't upload the picture. I have it right here though. So the Patreon people have narrowed down what we're going to be watching next week. So next week we're watching a movie. So we usually take a little break in between shows. Sometimes we do 1 week. Sometimes we do 4 weeks, like we did in between Vox Machina and Star Wars, I think. But we watch movies. So we threw it out on Patreon, like a huge list of movies. Let people vote on movies, and then we take the top 2 and we bring them to our live stream, to our next live stream, and we let the live stream viewers vote on what we're going to watch. So the 2 that are the top 2 are Stargate and Short Circuit, which makes me happy because I love Short Circuit. I love Stargate too, but Short Circuit, I probably once a month either think about or say out loud in public, Los Locos kick your ass, Los Locos kick your face, Los Locos kick your balls into outer space. Because I am a nerd. Welcome to my life. But I'll get a poll going and we'll get that up there so you guys can vote on what movie we're going to watch next week. And then that will be the movie that we watch next week. And then we'll see, we'll have the polls up for the TV show also on Patreon. And then we're going to do the same thing. We'll take the top 2 of whatever ends up in the top 2 for the TV show, bring it to the stream the following week when we're done watching movies. And that'll be our new show when we get to watching our new show.
We're keeping some Star Wars in there, right?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put. So this is what I thought. I would put the final season. Make sure that the finals, like in the
season 7,
in the list, like I'm gonna make sure in the huge list of shows that we put out on Patreon that season 7 of Clone Wars is on there if people want to do it. And I'm putting Ahsoka back on there again, even though we've had it on there twice and no one has watched it.
I've made it to episode 3, Tom. Yay! I didn't get to tell you before we start.
I loved it. Have you seen Ahsoka, David?
No, I have not. It's on my list, though.
It is really good. I mean, you're busy, dude. You're a dad, a teacher, a professor, an author, a journalist too. I saw articles on your webpage also that you wrote.
Yeah, I'm the editor of a business magazine as well.
That's cool.
Wow.
I saw the one that caught my eye at the top of your webpage though was the one on Deion Sanders.
Yeah, and I didn't even get to talk to him. It was supposed to, I talked to his person and read his book, and they graciously allowed us to publish the article. So.
That's cool though. Yeah. I haven't seen that face in a long time.
Right.
God, Deion Sanders. I remember watching him play though. Him and Emmitt Smith, man. That was the Dallas Cowboys. When I was watching football.
Saw Aaron hopped on there.
Yay!
Yeah.
Speaking of football, did you guys watch any of the World Cup this weekend?
I was driving when they slayed the Giants, but I was very happy that Spain won over Argentina.
España.
Yeah, very happy.
Yes, it was a great game. I've been watching a lot more football the last couple of weeks or month or so that the World Cup has been on. It's been a ton of fun. I actually have been enjoying it a lot more. I think it's just the energy that's around it, because the sport hasn't changed really.
Mm-hmm. They make it a lot more fun. The stakes are a lot higher. I love how dramatic they are. These guys are not only professional athletes, they're professional actors too.
100%.
The flops are some of my favorite moments. It's hilarious.
I love
you rewatch
watching
it, and they're like the other person is this far from them, and they're on the ground, just really selling it.
I saw a stand-up comedian that was like, I feel like there should be another color card that if you fall down in football and then when they don't pull the card out, you just pop right back up. Someone should be able to come out and hit you with like a club wherever you were pretending to be hurt. So if you were like, oh, my knee, they come out and hit you in the knee with the club, and now you can be hurt about something. I was like, damn, son, someone's angry. But that was fucking funny. But the game was and this is how apparently this is I think why a lot of Americans don't really get into soccer all that much, is because it's going to be a good game when the score is 0-0 for the entire game, and then they go into extra time with 0-0 being the score, which is what happened. I will say it was a lot more exciting than the last couple of Super Bowls though. So there's
fair, friend, fair.
There's that.
Being from Kansas City, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not a big sports guy though. Anyway, but what about you, David?
I wish I could contribute. My kids lovingly talk about sports ball, as a foreign thing. Sorry.
There he is.
Yeah,
I'm not. I played sport. Did you play any sports?
Oh yeah. I played basketball and I practiced MMA forever. But
nice. I played basketball a little bit, but not like in a professional team, just like intramurally and stuff. But I did football, wrestling, lacrosse, ice hockey, and shot put.
Shot put. Oh, I can see you doing that. I can totally see you doing that.
That was fun.
Not right now.
Yeah, not with my left hand at least.
Yeah.
Though I could switch hit. I could throw with either my left or my right. I was better at my right, but I could throw with either.
Have you done axe throwing? I love axe throwing.
I love axe throwing.
There's so much fun.
There's a place not far from my house that does it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's right.
That's
it's also
where we should have met.
That's true. That's true. Actually, that would have been fun. It's a little further. It's a little. We went and got lunch or brunch, early dinner.
Brunches.
I don't know. Supper.
Yeah.
We'll call it supper.
Yeah.
But it's a little closer to my house. This place. It's only like 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not too far. Like even,
yes, we're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
We could have a little. We could have get-togethers. It's also right next to a place called Treble Makers, which makes me happy because I love Pitch Perfect. Our producer's here now, though, so everything's okay.
Yay.
There he is. What's up, buddy?
Also, I don't know how anybody watches basketball with the sound on. That squeaking is the most obnoxious sound in the world.
I've also taken to watching basketball clips on TikTok. I don't know why. I've never really gotten into watching basketball ever because it's, to me, very boring. Mm-hmm. But I've been watching a ton of basketball clips on TikTok for some reason. I don't know why. My TikTok feed is.
I'm gonna say, what is your algorithm could be really interesting.
It probably is. I'm pretty sure my TikTok algorithm thinks I'm a black trans person. That is my TikTok algorithm. Like is like weird sports clips intermixed with like crazy nerdy shit, LGBTQ, like positive things, Black Lives Matter stuff, anti-government stuff, protest stuff, and then a random Irish folk band thrown in for some reason.
I also will randomly get soap making. I've never made soap in my life, but I find them fascinating. So now it just like pops up in my algorithm.
Okay, so I wanted to, before we do what have we been watching or playing or reading lately, and then before we get into our show, I will share the link to said watch party so that we can all join and get ready to watch the show. So I'll get that going in a second, and then we'll share the link. But I do want to share a bit of good news before we go into our thing, and that is another thing that has been, if anyone frequents TikTok that's watching, there's absolutely no way you don't know this beautiful celestial even creature that has been birthed from the state of Washington, and that is Jimothy the raccoon. If you don't know who Jimothy is this little guy right here.
He looks like a little baboon.
He does. His name is Jimothy, and he is a raccoon that has short spine syndrome. He's been lovingly named by his like people that live in the neighborhood that he frequents, and they've been taking really good care of him, and they see him with like a little family of other raccoons, and it's been fantastic. And apparently that was from a newscast. But if you haven't heard of Jimothy, or if you haven't seen Jimothy, just Google Jimothy the raccoon, and there will be videos and supercuts of like music and songs that people have made. There's an Irish folk song that's pretty great that someone made of him. And if you need to smile, Jimothy is there to grant all of them to thee. All right. I think I got the Discords going. Perhaps. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, the title is gone. All right. So we're going to share a link that you can follow to find the instructions on how to join our watch party so that you can join and watch along with us while we rewatch the finale of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Of season 3. not the finale.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Our
the
finale,
season,
but
the
season
season,
two.
our finale of season 3. Yes, you were all right. Sorry about that. That's correct. There are 4 more seasons other than this. So, which reminds me again, we're going to be voting for our show over the next couple of weeks on Patreon. You can vote even if you are a free member. So go and just, follow for free if you want to vote on what we're going to watch next. All right. So season 3 finale. I got to name it. All right. So the stage is up. So we could start sharing the link to that. And we will get ready to watch our show. All right. So we'll let that sit for a second. Okay. So, right. I forgot. I did upload the correct video. So let's be super professional and, do our segment clip. We're gonna talk about things that we read, watched, and played. All right, let's go right now.
It's about super. I like it.
It's so good. It's so look. Look how excited Leo is. So excited about it. He was blepping. He had his tongue hanging out of his mouth. Sorry.
No.
So, what is something that you've either read, watched, played, whatever, a hobby that you started doing, just something that you've been doing for yourself lately, David?
So a little bit of downtime over the summer as I get to not teach as many classes. So I'm not teaching for another like 3.5 weeks. Oof. So I've been reading. Yeah.
Good luck.
I know. And then
Godson.
Which one? So I've been reading Fairy Tales by Stephen King. Is the one I'm currently on. Amazing book if you haven't read it. I know it's kind of in my genre. There is a fantasy element. Yeah, there's a fantasy element to it, even though it doesn't start off that way. But I've been enjoying that quite a bit. I won't give spoilers, but highly recommend it. And then, you've read it?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll have to.
It's very good.
We'll have to chat about it. There's some really cool stuff in there.
I read it last year. My sister actually sent it to me. She was like, "You have to read this."
She was right. Yeah.
Yes.
And then I guess there's another series by Andrew Rowe, 6 Sacred Swords. But I can't remember the name of it, but it's pure fantasy, very very cool story.
That's cool.
Well.
The 6 Sacred Swords seems to be the name of the series. The first book is Weapons and Wielders.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And
that's cool. Very Japanese themed, it seems.
Yeah, it is. And it's very very just LGBTQ friendly. So it's
awesome.
A really cool book. And fantasy, you don't see that a whole lot. So I thought that was cool.
That's
Andrew
Rowe.
Yeah, and I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm writing and, I did travel a bit. I went to Boston and Maryland and then Ohio, just seeing people,
That's awesome.
I wish I could say I lived this fun, exciting, cool life, but most of my idea of a good time is changing the venue while I sit in front of my computer and do this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, as long as it brings you joy, that's all that matters.
So, yeah.
What about you, Crystal?
Well, speaking of that, some of you guys know I spent the last week on top of a mountain. I was in Estes Park in Colorado. And I did more reading in Colorado than I think I'd done in 6 months. I finally finished Green and Deadly Things by Jen Lyon. It's really good, you guys. It has like the wit and her banter, like her character banter and all of those things, but it's darker. Kind of shocked me how dark it was. So I highly recommend it.
What did she pitch it as? Plants versus Zombies, but like more fairy tale essentially.
Mm-hmm. And it's got, she's so good at like the intricate world building. That part is still there. It's just a little bit darker. But I was in Estes Park, and so Rocky Mountain National Park was there. And the very first day we got there, the very first trail that we walked down, this sign was like, we couldn't see the sign from the road. I wanted to show you guys what this said. It's Moraine Park, slightly different spelling, but fantastic. I was like, it's not something very very common that you see. So that was a pretty park where there was a bunch of gorgeous wildlife. Like when I say I could have reached out of my car and touched this guy, it was very, very, very cool.
Oh my God. It's so big.
But then I got to go to the Stanley Hotel, which is the basis for The Shining. The story is like Stephen King was staying there. His son had a nightmare and had a bad dream. And that's kind of how the story came to be. You're not allowed to, you can take pictures, but you're not allowed to like record or take videos. If you ever get a chance to go, like wherever you land on like ghosts or anything like that, it's a really interesting tour. Like the history of the place, how they built not only the Stanley, but kind of helped build Estes Park. But they take you through a bunch of these dark places in like under the Stanley Hotel. You get to go in the tunnels under the Stanley, which those were carved into the mountain and created so you didn't see the servants. So it's fascinating. So that's what I did.
That's
and then the last thing was I finally made it to Ahsoka. This journey that I started in January of watching all of was really to get to Ahsoka. So I'm on I just finished episode 3 before we started. So
that's awesome. Did you see Ahsoka, David? I don't remember. Did I ask you that?
Yeah, it's on my list, but I
do it.
It is
Definitely
on my
worth
list.
it.
So I'm not
definitely worth it.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm very excited about Sabine and where that's going.
The whatchamacallit, there's also a Lake Moraine as well, or I think it's spelt the same way without the first I.
Without the I.
Mm. Yeah. A friend of mine, I think it's in Canada. A friend of mine went there.
Because what does it mean? It's got like it's a Norse.
Oh yeah, it means something. I forgot what.
I forget what it is. Someone will know.
Yeah, someone in chat, let us know. I forgot what Moraine means.
Yeah, it was a good time. What did you watch, Tom? What did you do?
I watched several things because the majority of my time over the last 5 or 6 days has been laying on a floor on a yoga mat. It's been the most comfortable position, though. I will say my back actually kind of feels a little bit better after laying on the floor for like 2 days straight almost. And then like a lot over the course of the other 3 days. But I watched a few things. One of them, though, was that I want to talk about is Monarch. I had absolutely no expectations going into the show. Like, I like the Godzilla and the Kong movies that have come out. They're fun. Like, I'm not saying that they're good movies, like they're going to win Academy Awards or anything for writing.
They're eye candy. They're fun to watch.
Exactly. I call those like brain candy. Like popcorn movies for your brain, basically. Like it's like, they're nonsense and that they're not going to be like amazing, like they're not going to move you emotionally, but they're fun and they're entertaining. But Monarch was actually good. Like it's the way it's done. So and minimal to absolutely no spoilers, but Kurt Douglas and his son are the same person in the show. They do a lot of time, like back and forth in time. So, like they'll go lots of flashbacks of like, pertinent things that happened in the past and how they apply to what's going on like now. And like, they'll give you a little bit of backstory about what's going on now by doing a flashback with the characters. And, it goes a little bit deeper than that as the show goes on into season 2, but it was really interesting. The writing was really good, really, really good. Kurt Douglas is freaking amazing. Like, obviously, he's always been amazing. And I forgot his son's name. What's his son's name? I don't remember. But also, fantastic actor. But the entire cast is amazing. Like there's I forgot the others' names, but the rest of the cast there that you could see on the screen are wonderful. They every single one of them steals whatever scene that they're in, and the acting is just really good. Also, the fact that there's as much CG as there is in these shows, like full-grown Godzilla, full-grown King Kong, full-grown like 4 other Titans that you see. Like it's crazy, like how much money is in the CG for the show. But like I said, the writing was surprisingly freaking good. Like I was like, okay, wow, like surprised like that this show was like it was like a legit good show. And it really reminded me of and this isn't a spoiler or anything, but it reminded me of, if you've ever seen the old school like 90s Godzuki cartoon. Do you remember that? Godzilla's child?
No.
You don't remember that? So like it's like a team of humans with Godzuki team up and like fight little monsters, and then when the big monster comes, Godzilla comes and protects their its baby. But like that's kind of the vibe of the show, of like them being kind of like, it's very science oriented. All the main characters minus Kurt Douglas are scientists, so it's got a lot of that on it, obviously with the fantastical element of there being gigantic monsters that are the size of cities. But other than that, it's pretty interesting. Quantum entanglement and multiverses and string theory and all kinds of interesting stuff scattered in there. There was a live action Godzu. Oh my God. I think I remember that. I'm seeing a really bad, like
puppet
practical, like miniature Godzuki in my head right now. And I don't know if I'm making it up or not. But all right. Anyway, back to Star Wars. No transitions here because my brain is still mushy and my shoulder is killing me. But we're gonna get ready to watch our episode now. What is your Star Wars fandom like experience? When did you find Star? Did you find it as a kid? Like, were your parents into? Okay.
Oh yeah.
What were you into as a kid in Star Wars wise?
I mean, I love episode, A New Hope, right?
A New Hope.
Like, it's you can follow the mono, like, and I used A New Hope to understand the 3 act structure, the monomyth cycle, like, so, and then, the rare magic was fun. I have to ask, and then I'm going to maybe make some enemies here, but do you consider Star Wars science fiction or fantasy?
A little column A, a little column B. I would say 80% fantasy, 20% science fiction.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can get on board with that.
Okay, where do you land?
Definitely more fantasy. So just it's as I didn't when I was younger, of course, and then I started learning science, and I'm like, they can't have traveled here in that time. Han Solo should be 100 years older than everybody else, but by the amount of times he's jumped to light speed and like gone to different galaxies that have different gravities and like all kinds of stuff. Right. And we pretend like that stuff doesn't exist. It's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Happening all in real time. But anyways, if you get past all of that and you're like, oh, it's fantasy, then it's I can really appreciate it. I used that when I first started writing, when I started looking into storytelling. So obviously there are elements of Star Wars that very subtly show up in my world. And obviously, as I have had people call my books Wheel of Time Light, Wheel of Time, those Wheel of Time and Star Wars have heavily influenced my writing.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. So speaking of, what's your elevator pitch for your Elwyn Ascari Chronicles?
It's action adventure, fun, fast-paced story. And I really have a different one for each one. The first book is more of a coming-of-age story. 2 young guys born in a time of peace and thrown into war. And there's a lot of, like, I loved the idea of playing, saying there's good and evil, but then showing you that, well, really everything in life exists in the gray. And that's sort of the essence of my story, is playing with the gray, is sort of like the subtle undertext and sometimes not so subtle undertext. Okay. And it's a lot of fun characters. Some of my arcans and upbringing definitely shows up in the first book, and so you'll love that or hate it. But the characters really grow, and I'm very like the world that I've built. Obviously, as a scientist, there's a cost system behind it, and it's just a lot of fun for me.
That's awesome. Do you so 2 questions. Since you're a Star Wars fan and a Wheel of Time fan, not everyone always is, which is perfectly fine. We have people on the show all the time that have never even heard of the Wheel of Time before, so it's perfectly fine.
Gasp.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy if you're into fantasy books and you've never heard of it. Like, that's a little crazy. But do you have a favored character or like group within the Wheel of Time?
Oh man, I love we were kind of mentioning this before. I love Lan. He's just solid throughout, surrounded by magic and not a magic user. And I love these sort of characters. And that idea sort of inspired me to write one of my characters, a guy named Jax, who I have a book called By the Blade. It's like almost like Indiana Jones in an epic fantasy setting where you've got this action adventure story. And it's I usually push people to that one first as a standalone, to a taste of my world. And if you like it, then you can go back and read all my first author mistakes in book 1. I love Lan, and of course my close second would probably be Matt.
Okay.
But yeah,
you and many others, including Maria Simmons, the right hand of the creator herself. Matt is her favorite character.
Yeah, I love the I'm a bit more serious in real life, if you hadn't, picked up.
Nah.
So I love these characters, and I love trying to make these characters that sort of poke fun at life.
Okay, that's cool. The other question that we've been asking people for Star Wars related is, if you could pick a Force user to be your teacher, who would you pick?
I mean, maybe I'm biased right now, but Anakin seems like the most fun.
That's true. It's absolutely true. You're going to be breaking rules and doing all kinds of stuff with Anakin.
So right now, maybe just because it's fresh, I'm leaning towards Anakin.
I like it. It's going to be dangerous, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get too far off, though, let's get ready to watch this episode. So I'm going to get ready to press play here in a minute. I'll give everyone another minute or two before I press play. I'm going to share the link one more time, and then we're going to press play. So I mentioned that I watched a couple of things. One of the other things that I watched was a show called, and it's a mouthful, so give me a second. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is the name of it. I forgot.
Is it also on Apple?
Yeah, it's also on Apple. A friend of mine signed into his Apple thing for me when I on my TV downstairs so that I could lay on the floor and watch it. But the thing that attracted me to this show, which I will show you the playbill for it in a second, or apparently the DVD cover art, because this show, the show is, it's not recent. It's not a recent show, but I remember hearing about it when it came out. Is Elijah Wood is in the cast, and I was like, what? I don't think I've seen him in anything other than the most recent thing I've seen him in is Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen The Lady in Black. He did that right after Lord of the Rings. It's like a weird horror movie he did. But this is so different than anything I've ever seen him in. It's like the way I described it when I was watching it to Erin was the Dresden Files cosplaying as Doctor Who. That's how I described it. Which, if you've ever seen any episodes of Doctor Who and you've read any of the Dresden Files, if you watch this for about 20 seconds, you'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. The very first episode is just 2 or 3 of the major plot hooks from the first 3 Dresden books, and then the main character is basically Doctor Who. The guy, Dirk Gently, he's Doctor Who. They even say some they have a little bit of tongue in cheek about it, in the show a lot. They say something at some point is bigger on the inside, but they're not referring to a police callbacks or anything. I forgot what they were referring to, but I remember laughing at it. It's definitely worth the watch, though. It's fun. It's funny. It's got an interesting little whimsical magic system, if you want to call it that. if he is a holistic detective, his counterpart in the show is a woman who is a holistic assassin.
Oh,
is what she dubs herself as. And it's just the universe puts her in places to kill people. And she doesn't know that she has to kill them or who it is that she has to kill until she's there and she's killing them. And she's slightly unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really funny and weird but interesting show.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
That
It's
sounds
definitely worth the watch. And then just Elijah Wood is hilarious in it. So,
and I love the Dresden Files. So,
oh, me too.
So good.
Me too. I love the Dresden Files. Huge Dresden fan. Someone was cosplaying as Dresden recently, and I saw again popped up in my TikTok feed somebody being like, "Oh my god, I saw this guy dressed as Dresden," and he had like a picture of him, and he's like, "He gave me this," and it was for anyone that hasn't read the Dresden Files, the very first. The first 3 or 4 books, but especially the first one, is very like detective noir, but magic also. And his pitch in the first book is he's the only detective in the Yellow Pages. And like his article is Dresden, Harry Dresden, wizard detective, no love charms, no endless purses, no blah, 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 finder of lost things and lost people. And he had business cards with that printed on it. And he gave it to real, like nice looking business cards too. They looked creamy. Anyway, I'm going to press play now on our show. So if you are watching in the watch party, you have to do nothing except hang out and watch the show. If you're going to follow along, I will give you a countdown and you can press play at the same time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and play. Yay. And if you can adjust the sound on your own, if you want to adjust the sound, sorry.
Winter's Lady, that's 100% who I would pick too. If I could pick anybody, it would be Qui-Gon. I think he was the best, he was the most pure Jedi.
Okay, there we go.
That's a good choice too.
Yeah. And as we say almost every week when we watch the show, I will never not say it because I love it. I love the like old school deep in the separatist controlled territory, like the recap of the episode.
It was the hardest thing for me to let go of when I moved on from Clone Wars, was having that like recap every episode. It was so good.
When did you watch these as they came out, or did you discover them later, David, and then watch
later?
Them?
Oh yeah, later. My kids watched them, and I would walk through like sort of like doing this. As I went by, like I was like, as I had to go do a thing, and I was like, I'm gonna watch them, and I really didn't start until you were like, hey, we're gonna watch Clone Wars. I'm like, all right,
maybe I'll give this a shot then.
Yeah,
it was really, it's like Clone Wars is really good. Like the like if you enjoyed Star Wars, like the story of Star Wars and the things that happen, then there's no way you can't like the animated stuff. The animated stuff is just so good.
My only complaint is it's a little bit more episodic than I would have liked. Like I would want more story, but it's a kid's show. An animated film, so animated series, so yeah. And
specifically for kids.
Right. Sure.
Like there are plenty of animated shows that aren't for kids, but this one is specifically for kids. So it is a little, there's some filler episodes that are kind of like nonsensical for kids, especially the Jar Jar Binks ones.
Yeah. So your favorite character is Jar Jar Binks the Sith?
Yeah, I do like Darth Jar Jar. I won't lie. Darth Jar Jar is fun.
Yeah.
There's actually I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's another show on Disney Plus called Rebuild the Galaxy. So it's a Lego Star Wars show. It's not canonical, obviously. It's Lego, but it's like basically Star Wars What If. They do like some sort of force thing and it unmakes the galaxy because they're Legos. And then when the galaxy reassembles itself, it's a little wrong. And the main character is basically the fans. He is aware because it's set in the future of Star Wars. So there's a guy that's like hip to all of the history of the galaxy. So he talks about Han Solo like he's a fanboy of Han Solo, but that's because he's like a historian. But he's just a giant.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's
That's
a giant
really cool.
nerd.
Yeah.
So then when the galaxy rebuilds itself and everything's wrong, he's running around being like, no, that's not what's supposed to happen. And like, slight spoiler, Darth Maul is a cantina dancer in that universe. It's hilarious.
It's really fun. It's
It
really
really
fun.
is.
My son loves it.
Why are the energy weapons arcing down? Because in this universe, light doesn't just travel straight. It's affected by gravity much more so in Star Wars, apparently.
I will say I love how much they humanize the clones and give us. Yeah.
Have you seen Bad Batch yet?
Bad Batch, no.
Oh,
I mean,
I honestly enjoy that sometimes more than Clone Wars. It was so good. It was so good.
really?
Oh yeah. If you like the Clone War and Bad Batch on the other, like if you were wanting from Clone Wars like a little bit more depth and story, watch Bad Batch. It'll be your new favorite Star Wars.
Still
thing.
some of the hardest I have cried at animated.
Oh
Anything.
God.
Anything
Yeah, that's very
bawled
okay.
like a baby. Just
All right.
ugly cried. It's really good. I love it so much.
I will be back 1 second.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I like prior to January had not seen any of the shows. I had only seen the main movies.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Was not super excited about the fact that we were starting Clone Wars, and then I started a chronological rewatch, and now I am obsessed. My son is ridiculous. He spent 2 hours in the car today telling his grandpa all about Star Wars and all the things that he needed to learn, because he too has never seen anything but the movies. It's good times.
Yeah, I still like the story, even though it's for kids quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
You know, like I've actually only seen through the third season, but I'm going to keep going anyways.
Nice.
You know, so I'm glad. Like I would have never come back to it if you hadn't put it in my ear. So
I'm glad I could do that for you, because you really are in for a treat. Like one of the things that I always tell people about the Clone Wars, especially, is if I had to pick one thing that this show does amazingly well, it's that it makes Anakin's fall to the dark side much more
You care.
meaningful. Yeah,
You care.
absolutely. And you see it too, and it's like it's there, and that's what I'm enjoying about that. And the I'm really hoping, like, don't tell me anything, but I'm really hoping like Rex and Fives and these guys that we've seen some of their journey, like they, you know, you're making a face. So don't tell me.
It's almost like the vicarious, and you'll get this because you're a Wheel of Time fan. It's like when you introduce someone to the Wheel of Time for the first time, and like they get to experience it, and like you get to like, and you get to hear this from them. Right. It's the same thing. That's what I'm getting right now. It's
cool.
It's the same like vicarious. I'm jealous that you get to see it for the first time.
Yeah, I really like the clones. I guess it is the Clone Wars, but it's cool seeing, because you know what happens to Anakin. Yeah. Right. Like. So it's more cool to see like the development of these like throwaway characters in the films, right? Like, you know, there's mass, there, you know, baddies.
There's no emotional buy-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I really enjoyed that.
That's the other thing too. Like, not only does it make Anakin's fall more impactful, but when the clones turn, like when Commander Cody turns on Obi-Wan in episode 3, if you've never seen any of the animated stuff, it's like, oh my God, that's crazy that's happening. But if you've seen all the animated stuff, you're like, oh, because like Cody is like such a like important character throughout Clone Wars, and then all of the other clones that we meet. So this isn't a spoiler or anything, but just to tell you what the Bad Batch is. The Bad Batch is literally a bad batch of clones. That's why they call them the Bad Batch.
They're like the defective ones.
They're defective, but they're defective in quote unquote negative ways, but also positive ways. Like they have like where some of their stuff is like a little fucked up, it's also like one of them is super duper strong, like super like way stronger than a human should be. And another one is like super duper smart, like really good with like technical stuff, like more than a human should be. He could do like equations that only alien species can do. Cool. And stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm
gonna get teary-eyed thinking about quit talking about it.
And then one of them is just Rambo. One of them is just straight up Rambo.
It's
like,
so good though.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah, I love them. They're fantastic. We
Especially
actually meet them
going
in the Clone
into
Wars.
it like after watching all of Clone Wars, because this just gets better.
Oh, like, no, not Clone. We meet them in Rebels. Sorry.
Yeah, season 4, 5, 6, like it just gets even better. Season 7 is incredible of Clone Wars, and then to go into Bad Batch, which is a little bit more. It's smaller. You're with like you are more invested in these people that you now suddenly have like all of this other backstory too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some of the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought a box of Star Wars books from a friend of a friend for like $100. So I've got like tons of Star Wars books. So many that I'm like, I don't even know where to start, but I've started organizing them. So
Crystal could hook you up. She's got a really good path that she's taking through all of the Star Wars stuff.
If you send
it's
that
actually,
my way,
my book stuff comes from Brock, so we can talk.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
She's like, this is now like what, the third or fourth show that I've like, you got to watch this, and then like you fell in love with.
I was like, I don't watch animation, Tom. What are you talking about? I don't watch animated things. Ew.
Yeah. She owns as much Avatar: The Last Airbender merch as I do.
That's awesome.
on my desk now. Well,
I will say,
my son owns as much as you do because he takes everything.
That's one series I watched with my kids back in the day, and then was disappointed along with everyone else about the films.
Oh, yeah.
But my book series, I start off, the first layer of magic is elemental magic, just to pay homage to both Wheel of Time as well as Airbender, because I just love elemental based magic. So
the Avatar: Last Airbender, though, like if someone and I've said this before, and I'll say it every time because I mean it. If someone came to me and held a gun to my head for whatever reason and was like, you can only consume, like we're getting rid of all of the media of one thing, either Avatar: The Last Airbender or the Wheel of Time, and you have to pick right now, I don't know what I would pick. Like I don't know what I would pick.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like I might get fired from Dragonmount for saying that, but like Avatar means a lot. Like it's so good.
I love it, but at the same time, I wouldn't have ever found.
Same.
Without Wheel of Time, I would have never. That was my gateway drug into this world of.
It was the first fantasy book I ever read. I was very anti anything fantasy prior to the Wheel of Time. So.
Same. I mean, like literally, like my entire adult life from like 22 to now has been consumed by all things Wheel of Time.
Sorry, Tom, you have to go. You have to step out.
Thanks.
Also, can you move your cat cam so it's not behind your words? We can't see the producer. It's behind your.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's sitting behind your name.
Oh, behind my. Oh, it's on the other side on my screen.
Yeah, flip it.
I will fix it.
Yeah, I was when I stopped reading Wheel of Time. Actually, the first time. After Robert Jordan died, I was like, oh, he didn't finish it. No one will ever do it justice. Like it's going to be, I'm just never getting the end of this story. And then I switched to many other series, and then I started reading Mistborn. Ooh. And I finished that trilogy and was what else has this guy done? And then and I started back over on Wheel of Time and was like, oh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Mistborn too. Did you read the what's it called?
I've only done the original trilogy.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Did you get to Alloy of Law?
No, it's on my huge ever-growing list, and every time I hang out with you, my list grows. So
it is. I liked Mistborn a lot. It was probably my favorite of Brandon's stuff until I read Alloy of Law.
Oh. Okay.
I really enjoyed Alloy of Law a lot.
That's good to know. I'll check that out then.
And I'm going to get the poll that I should have listed up earlier up going now. So if you want to vote on what we're going to watch next, I'm going to get the poll up and I'll leave it up. And if your show isn't winning because there's not enough people voting for your show, go tell people to vote on it, even if they just pop in and vote. I'm all for putting your finger on the scale if you can manage it. What should we watch next? Stargate.
Man.
It's just Stargate, right? The original one. It's not like, is it SG-1, the original Stargate? No, the movie, the film.
Yeah,
that's the So it's just Stargate. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Short Circuit.
Oh man, both of those are hit me in the feels. So
I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Okay, the poll should be up there. I think I pressed the button.
Don't see it yet.
It's showing on my screen.
I see it on the screen.
I see it on yours. Oh,
how do you vote?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
Oh, type 1 or 2 in the chat.
Oh yeah, type 1 or 2 in the chat. There you go.
Okay.
So if you want Stargate, put 1, and if you want Short Circuit, put 2.
Okay.
I'll abstain from voting so that
I will
can.
not. I
I
have big opinions. Ooh, good. Okay,
No,
good.
you go. Yes, I will say Short Circuit was not a close second to Stargate, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Stargate day next week.
Oh wow, 100% at Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. The
Stargate, yeah.
The Trandoshans are cool. I like their whole belief system with the scorekeeper is their god essentially, and the things they hunt literally gives them a score with the scorekeeper. So it's encouraged to hunt, greater and more dangerous things. I like that.
Having just started watching Ahsoka, to see her now, such a stark contrast to who she is.
Yeah. And Rosario Dawson, forget about it. I love Rosario Dawson.
I was a little worried about seeing her in live action. Well, all of them, and Sabine and Hera, and because I fell in love with them in Rebels and Clone Wars, I was worried about it. It's been great. It's felt good so far.
The costume design,
Wonder if that's more difficult for actors to embody a character that has only been done in animation prior to do that well.
I would like to ask them. That would be and especially to Rosario Dawson, because she's someone who has done characters, she's done comic characters to live action. She's done animated characters to live action. She's done a lot of different things. So she would be an interesting one to ask. But as always, the makeup and the costuming and freaking
it's incredible.
Is just freaking awesome. I got a picture.
I don't think it's a spoiler. The next hair that I want to do, especially since I'm halfway there with purple, is Sabine's hair in the first episode of Ahsoka.
Absolutely.
Where she's got the long hair that's the purple into the orange. Oh, it's so good. It's before she cuts it.
Yeah.
So good.
She looks I love her armor though. Her color scheme on her armor is one of my favorites. And Rosario Dawson just looking gangster over there.
Yeah.
Fun fact, she has Asajj Ventress's lightsabers.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's the lightsabers that she has in that show.
Yeah.
She gets them. They did another final thing of the Clone Wars, which is just basically what Ahsoka did immediately following Order 66. And she, meets up with Asajj a little bit, and some stuff happens. It's interesting.
I was reading the Geeky Hippies comment that made me chuckle.
Oh.
If I was Amando, I'd let Sabine paint my armor.
The innuendo is good for that one too.
That's great.
That was another thing with her that I liked that they did with her, that they made her like an artist and a scientist, and like the art kind of bled into the science a little bit too. They made some really interesting characters in these shows. I will say that. But back to the Bad Batch for half a sec. We meet them in Rebels.
Okay.
That's where they're introduced. So like where Crystal tried to watch, she watched everything chronologically, so she actually ended up watching Bad Batch a little earlier than like when it was released. So one of the things that I think we see really well in the Clone Wars and Rebels and Bad Batch and all those things is the evolution of the quality of the animation.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
gets amazing, especially toward the end of Clone Wars, and now with the new Darth Maul show and everything. It's like, forget about it. It's the new Darth Maul show is disgustingly like beautiful, like in the animation. It's crazy. There and it's not super photorealistic animation. Like obviously, like it's still pretty cartoony. Things are a little like, you know, not like perfectly asymmetrical and to scale. Like things look a little bit bigger or like smaller than they should be, almost like cutesy.
Yeah.
But it's still so good that it looks almost real. Like it's a little crazy.
I'm
just
excited to get more and more immersed in the world, just because my gaming group just started playing Star Wars.
So cool.
So
what's the setting? Where are you?
Right now, it's more like it's episodic in a way, because we have a bunch of people that can join. So it's like we're doing a bunch just sort of to get the rules and that sort of thing. We haven't actually started a full campaign.
Okay.
We have the same characters, but we're trying to get to know our characters. And
what are you playing?
I am force sensitive.
Ooh.
It's so we're starting off basically very, very weak and hunted because it is after Order 66. But we're using not pure canon, but there are force sensitive. I was a youngling who was off planet when Order 66 went down.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you human?
No, I'm not human. It's oh my god. I'm naturally blind. The name of the race.
Oh yeah. Mira Luca.
Yeah, Mira Luca. Yeah, I was like, it's like the second you said it, it's like it escaped.
It just
brain.
left. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's fun. I'm excited about it. We've only played 2 times, and we've been playing it now for a few months because summer schedules people suck. I have been the sucky one more often, not able to show up. So,
Plo Koon, my favorite Jedi. Though I prefer the OG Plo Koon when he had the orange lightsaber. Mm. He has a blue lightsaber now.
I don't get a lightsaber.
Not yet. It's gonna take a while.
Maybe not ever.
Oh wow.
So, but at least not he. The GM was like, no, not at all. Maybe eventually. And then
the lightsabers in those games are like they're kind of overpowered and like frustrating. Like but like that's the only way. It's either they're overpowered and frustrating, or they're not lightsabers and they don't feel like lightsabers.
Yeah, and that's what I have. I have an energy sword.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is better than, nothing,
Oh, I forgot. You're a Wheel of Time fan. One of the things that we've been doing with Wheel of Time fans in the beginning of the episode, and I forgot to do it last episode, but I'll see if I could find the fortune cookie. A great student is what the teacher hopes to be. Who in the Wheel of Time could have done with that advice?
A great student is what the teacher
hopes to be.
That's a good quote.
It is.
Who could have done with that?
I used to open my Toastmaster meetings, and when you open a Toastmaster meeting, you have to say an inspirational quote. every single quote that I ever said was either the fortune cookie thing from a Clone Wars episode or something Uncle Iroh said from Avatar: Last Airbender.
That's right.
Every single one of them for like 4 years.
Great student is
Ooh.
what the teacher
I like
Gnome
that.
said Elaine. That's a good one.
said Elaine.
Student is what the teacher hopes to be. A great student is what the teacher hopes to be. Okay. So,
I need 2 on. She needs that shit.
she does need to fucking learn. That girl needs to learn.
I'm gonna.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Egwene.
That's a good one too.
Ends
Yeah.
up being one of my favorite characters in the whole series towards
Same.
by the end. Yeah.
Me too. I prefer like by book 3 I like Egwene again.
Yeah.
And then I just start liking her more and more as the series goes on.
Yeah.
It took me a little longer to get back into Nynaeve, and only because it took longer for her to get into herself. Like she,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Oh man.
ugh.
Yeah.
TV show Nynaeve though. Oh my god. You got to watch the show, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do
Okay.
another rewatch with you, and we could do it with you, and we'll just rewatch the.
Yeah.
That
fucking
would
whole
be
thing.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll watch it with you. I don't care.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's do it.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. The first season riddled with COVID issues because COVID hit literally when they were filming episode 4 of the show, like the initial hit of COVID, like the world shut down for 2 months.
Yeah.
But season 2 and season 3 were fucking fantastic. Season 1 was great too, but season 2 and season 3 were fucking fantastic. After they rehabbed the story that they had to from
Mhm.
the guy that played Matt never came back after
Just
episode 4.
left. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that too.
Yeah, so it was a little rough. They had to like rejigger some of the story
I'm sorry.
because they
but-
were going to follow the books pretty closely. Like Matt was going to be one of the focal points for the second, but they had to literally completely change where he was.
Yeah.
Man.
You'll see the scene. You'll know exactly when he left because like it's cut so badly because like they literally couldn't film any more footage with him, so they had to cut together things that they had from other episodes that they and like piece it together to make it make sense that he left in that episode. And it's as good as they could have made it.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, we just waited for so long for the series, and they cut it short. Just I don't know. It's hard for me to. At least we have the rest of the story, right?
Exactly. The book's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Do you see the question, Tom? I'm curious
Oh
what
no.
you think. Would Rand's OP
Rand's
Fireblade make
Fireblade?
physical contact with a lightsaber, or would they pass through each other?
I mean, lightsabers shouldn't make physical contact with each other. But I think they would make contact with each other because Rand's Fireblade is more than just fire. So like, you know, like whatever the author decides, I think, which is my favorite quote from Stanley, like who would win in a fight, the Thing or the Hulk? His answer was whoever the author wants to win.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like if you want to just go with like hard lore, I think they would be able to block each other's attacks with those things.
Yeah.
Though I don't think a
Yeah,
Jedi really
I'll go
stands a
with that.
chance against a channeler, like
Right.
a powerful.
Oh
channeler.
yeah. The magic system is way too
Too different.
high fantasy for
Yeah.
Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
Especially like the only thing that they could do to get over on one of them is maybe the Jedi mind trick, but like they have mental defenses in the Wheel of Time. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did watch. I forgot to mention. I was going to bring it up last week. I watched it all in one day. The new season of the live action of Avatar.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to punch myself in the face every single time
Oh no.
the actor that Aang spoke, and it's not his fault. He grew up. Like they took 2 years to film the season 2, and they had an actual 12-year-old boy. And this is the risk you run when you take this long in between seasons. Is like the kid fucking aged, and like his voice is completely different. He looks different. Like he is the tallest person in the cast now. Like
Oh, God.
it's not great. It's just not like he's not great. But by episode 2, they didn't focus on him that much. And honestly, the girl that's playing Toph and the girls that play Tylee and May are pretty great. So
Okay.
I actually liked it because of that. And the metal bending, oh my god, looked really cool.
I just don't. Why do series take so much longer now? Like, I feel like they used to be able to crank out television way faster, and now it's years.
CGI.
Ugh.
CGI is one big one.
Takes a lot of time now.
Yeah, good CGI takes a lot of time.
Yeah, good CGI.
Which is why they're going back to practical with a lot of stuff. I haven't seen the Odyssey yet, but everything in the Odyssey is practical. Everything.
Really?
Wow.
The entire movie is practical.
I want to see that one so badly.
Me too.
And it's on my list too.
Do you have any free days coming up? Maybe we can go to the movies.
I do actually. I have to take one more trip to help my family in Arkansas.
Oh,
and then I'll be back. And then I've got like a 10-day period of like shit all going on. So
okay, we'll talk after the show. Maybe we'll play some board games, go see some movies or something, post some pictures.
Yeah, that sounds epic.
Fun. Yeah. It's Chewie. Oh, and for those who don't know, the Trandoshans and the Wookiees hate each other.
Oh.
The ultimate hunt for a Trandoshan is a Wookiee.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's I loved this final episode though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I
mean, I got Chewie, right?
Of course. Absolutely. Oh, I forgot where I saw it. I think it was Freddie Prinze Jr. was doing an interview, and he mentioned something that was really interesting.
Haven't heard that name in a while.
I know. I'm saying he does a voice in Rebels.
He
does
really?
one of the main. Yeah, he's one of the main characters, and he's a huge Star Wars fan.
I love it.
Yeah. But he was talking about like one of the a saying that the Wookiees have amongst each other is he fights with his claws, because Wookiees have claws, but they consider it dishonorable to use your claws to fight because it's like too OP. So like it's a negative thing to say that about somebody. He fights with his claws.
There was a dirt bitch.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's a dirty fighter. He's dishonorable, or
right.
He's a bitch. There was I remember what it was from. They were talking about the bounty hunter, the bounty hunter Wookiee that is in season 2 of The Mandalorian. That's who they were talking about.
Okay.
Fantastic shirt, by the way. Have you seen the movie?
I have not yet seen the movie. I have 3 jobs.
I know. You're like I said, professor, journalist, author, and dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll take care of you. I'll make sure you see these things.
My oldest just turned 18, so
oh my god,
I hurt right here.
Oh my god, colleges.
Oh yeah, he's wanting to study genetics. And
that's cool.
So he's got a 4.6 GPA, and he just on his first attempt of the ACT, I think he got a 33 out of 36, right? So he's such a perfectionist. He's studying.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
So
okay, wait, hold on. I don't know this new scoring system for the SATs. I don't know what that means. 33, 37. I don't know.
ACTs. It's out of 36.
Oh,
so the highest you can get is a 36. Yeah.
It's the SATs that are like
1,500, 1,600. Yeah.
But there's a science portion that if he does well on it, then it looks better for him.
That's cool.
He's trying to get into Yale. So.
Oh my God, that's awesome! All the good vibes and good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like 20 hours away from me. I don't know if I want to.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Of course.
I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding.
Of course.
So
you're not kidding, but you're also like he's got to like if he gets into Yale, of course he's going.
Of course he's going.
Yeah.
But he's got a free ride anywhere he wants in Florida. So.
Yeah, right. That is one thing that I do like that Florida does about that. Kids with really high, like when you have a 4.6 GPA, you can go to any college in Florida for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can transfer from out of state, but there's more criteria and you got to fit certain things.
Yeah, and he's volunteered well over the 100 hours for Bright Futures.
That's
and
the other thing. You got to volunteer,
so-
which I loved.
Mm-hmm.
There was someone that used to go to JordanCon all the time that was from Florida that had a kid that used to come, and she volunteered at JordanCon because it qualified for her hours.
If I only knew. I need to go back. I haven't been to JordanCon in a while.
You should go back.
It's such a fun con.
Well, I will see you for sure. I mean, we're going to see each other before that, but I will see you for sure at Multiverse this year. I will be there.
Oh, I don't want to be a bummer, but my best friend's son died.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
October 20th. And so that's around that period I go to see them.
That's obviously more important.
So I do want to go to the cons, but right now I'm just going there.
Of course, yeah, that's 100% more important. Well, I will see you other times, and we will have a drink in your honor at Multiverse. Don't worry.
I appreciate
we'll have
it.
Many drinks.
Yeah,
many drinks.
Good.
And in your friends and his son's memory.
And karaoke, because the karaoke crowd at Multiverse is fucking phenomenal.
It really is.
Okay.
It was like I got the mic and I was like, I don't want to sing now. Like,
yay!
They're so good.
Thank you, Lupine.
Yeah.
Lupine.
Thank you.
What am I remembering that from? No, I don't know. It's in there, bouncing around. I'll remember.
All I gotta say is, fuck cancer.
Yes,
Yep.
fuck cancer. Fuck
Yep.
all of the cancer. That's one of the things I realized is a negative about naming any of your pets after Wheel of Time characters is now whenever you hear that Wheel of Time character's name, you have emotions.
Yeah.
My last cat was Lanfear, and she passed away kind of suddenly from cancer.
Yeah. I told you I wrote fanfic like years and years ago. It's not good, but I wrote fanfic about Lanfear.
Oh yes, you did. You mentioned that last time. Did we find? You weren't able? You don't have it though, right?
It's buried. You can probably find it, but maybe
I want
not.
to find it.
It's buried.
Yes, fuck all of the cancers. I will always shout it from the rooftops. It also recently was the anniversary of Grooms. Holy shit. His name is garbled. I could hear it in my head, but I can't say it with my mouth, if that makes sense. Wilson Grooms. Wow. Robert Jordan's, he called him his brother. It was his cousin, but they were raised together. They grew up in the same house, but they were very close. He passed away 3 or 4 years ago from throat cancer.
Oh, man.
And I got to give his wife and his daughter, who also go to JordanCon every year, a picture from the last time that he was at JordanCon. We did some shenanigans. That was, remind me, and I'll show you the pictures afterwards.
I love shenanigans.
Oh yeah, it was good, and he was always good for shenanigans. It was the year that Chuck, shit, I don't remember his last name. Chuck
Palahniuk is the only one I got.
Which one?
Chuck Palahniuk.
No,
he wrote a different.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not Wendig, obviously. I forgot what the. Maybe Aaron will remember. The guest of honor, Chuck. No, I'll shout it out in a minute. But basically, we were drunk on the dance floor, and I spotted him, the guest of honor, and I was like, "Do you want to get into some shenanigans?" And he's like, "Yes, I do." And he was like a 65-year-old man.
That's awesome. I love it.
And then Wilson was like, "Shenanigans," and he was also drunk. I think he had a lei on and a crown when I took him.
Oh, yep.
But those pictures are not for the internet. If you do want to see them, find me at a convention. I have them on my phone, and I'll show them to you. There's nothing lewd or anything. I'm not putting them on. I don't want to put them on the internet.
Yeah. I love a good escape story.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking, I don't know why this popped in my head when you said that, but we mentioned the Odyssey earlier. So I've been watching a lot of press junket interviews with Matt Damon and Tom Holland and the whole freaking cast, all of them.
Mhm.
And they one of the guys that was interviewing him had a number on how much it's cost the world to bring Matt Damon home, because he's
Saving Private Ryan,
Saving Private Ryan, Interstellar, The Martian, and now The Odyssey.
What's the estimate? What is it? Yeah,
in the hundreds of millions of dollars. It was like it was a lot of money, especially. No. I'm sorry, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah,
because
I was gonna say that would be Mars alone.
Yeah, Mars for the fucking Interstellar, they had to go to another galaxy.
Right.
But I love The Martian, by the way.
Yeah, I actually think the film is as good or better than the book.
Same, 100%. I 100% agree.
Because it just gave more life to the epigraphs in the book, but they're called something else. Words. The log. Couldn't think of the 3-letter word.
Yes. Yeah, you got epigraphs, but not log. You're totally an author. One of my favorite things about that movie is it falls into one of my favorite genres of media now. It's hard to say though. Competency porn.
Competency porn.
Yeah.
I love Wookiee armor. Did you see his armor? It was fantastic.
I the second I saw him, and I was like, "Yay, they're gonna win!"
Yeah. The Chewbacca and Han Solo, the story of a boy and his dog, where 100% Chewbacca is the boy and Han is the dog. When you think about it, like Chewie can live for like 600 years. Han lives for what? 60, 70 years? That's like a blip, just like a dog.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He's scruffy, a little dumb, follows him around. Ahsoka's so fucking gangster.
That was honestly one of my favorite things about I'm very tired. The book I just read, Heir to the Empire, was we get to go to like the Wookiee home planet.
Yay, Kashyyyk.
Mm-hmm. It was very cool.
It is awesome. Kashyyyk is gorgeous. I love Kashyyyk. It was easily one of my favorite planets in Star Wars Galaxies, old school Star Wars MMO. Probably my favorite MMO that I've ever played, I would say. So much fun. I was on the Empire side. It was set during between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi was the setting of the game.
Yeah, I didn't play that one because I wanted to be. I heard, or maybe
you were in school.
I read,
for sure.
Yeah, but I read that if you played a Force character and died, like you lost the character.
That was only if you played on hardcore servers. In the beginning, you couldn't make a Force sensitive character. You could, but no one knew how to unlock it. There was a way to unlock it, but they told nobody how to do it. You just had to figure it out.
Oh, wow.
So it made Jedi actually rare in the game world too, because it took over
opportunity.
It was cool. It was definitely cool. Yeah. It took over a year for the first Jedi to spring up in the game.
Wow.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Games don't really do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
No, another game that did. Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say because instant gratification. It's like if you know it exists, and then if the first person that finds it is gonna create like all the videos and make all the money and
that was also before like YouTubes and stuff like that. I don't even think YouTube might not even been out. Or it was YouTube was still very unmoderated where you could get porn and like fucking snuff videos and right next to a cartoon.
Was it around EverQuest and Dark Age of Camelot?
Yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Another two games I loved.
I loved both of those. I played.
Yeah. I was a Void Eldritch in Dark Ages of Camelot.
I was a dwarven fighter just a dwarven. What was it? No,
It was an elf.
yeah,
One of the only games I started off as a magic caster and not like a tank or something.
yeah. I think I was tanky and as or maybe dwarven thieves were solid back in the in Dayak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked the PvP in that, like the castle control and stuff like that. That was like one of the first games that did stuff like that.
yeah.
See, okay, so I loved these 2 episodes, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this season finale was kind of anticlimactic
For the
season
story,
finale. For the
Yeah.
whole story, yeah.
for
yeah.
the story, I agree. I felt that.
Especially
but
when they
seeing-
end it like this.
Seeing Anakin apologize for something, like that's kind of, it's
That's
not
season
huge.
finale
No,
level.
it's
That's
not.
what I'm
But
saying.
it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. It is a big deal. Character growth in a positive way from Anakin
Mhm.
Skywalker.
Right.
It's another reason why it hits hard later. That's not
It is
surprising.
interesting how, like, in the beginning he was Sky Guy, and then he moves towards Master. Like, there's interesting growth in the characters.
Oh yeah. The growth that all of the characters go through in this, even Yoda goes through some stuff in this. All right, so that is the end of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, guys. We finished it. And we're not going to
Wow.
watch season 5, so I'm going to close the watch party. If you're in the watch party, it will just end and you can hang out or not. So usually when we're not done yet, so we still got to figure out which movie we're going to watch. It's looking like Stargate's going to win with 100% of the vote. Now that it's winning with 100% of the vote, I'm not going to abstain from voting. I'm voting, motherfuckers.
Oh, there we go. That looks
There
a
we
little
go.
better.
Now it looks a little better. But what was I going to say now? I don't remember because of the voting thing. There are other things that we're doing still. First of all, David, I didn't warn you about this earlier because I'm a bad host. But since you've already done our Inside the Dragonmount studio interview, either the last time you were here or one of the other 5 or 6 times that you've been here, one of the other things that we do now is we have a list of random questions that people have given us. If you are a Patreon member, you can submit random questions to us and we will ask them to.
I do remember this. Remember this. Yeah, that's cool.
They are silly questions. They're all mostly silly questions. Some of them are a little ridiculous. I picked out a few that were Star Wars oriented so that we could have some that are Star Wars oriented, but most of them are just unhinged. Do you have a list?
I just pulled mine up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You start us off then because I did not pull mine up yet.
Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. This one's very random, but what completely normal, like everyday thing would you like to make illegal, like just for one day?
So many things.
Oh my god! You
That's a
can only
good one.
choose one.
Just one.
Just one.
Do we all answer this or?
Nope,
No,
just you.
Oh,
if you want me
shit.
to, I will too. Well, ask the question again. I will too. I'll go first.
Okay.
What was it? Ask
Okay.
the
So
question.
what completely normal thing do you wish you could
I
make
know.
illegal for one day?
I know what it is.
Oh,
I think I have mine.
I mean, it already is illegal. Like the thing that makes me like a little bit like concerningly angry. Like I'm a little concerned for myself. Like maybe I'm a little too angry at this. I should maybe get some help for it.
Yeah.
Is when people don't use directionals.
Turn signals.
Oh yeah.
Mine is on the same line. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say driving
Yeah.
Just
for one
illegal.
day.
Just gone.
Illegal
Just-
for one day.
Having I don't know if any of you have had the pleasure of driving on I-70 across the state of Kansas,
I have not.
there and back. It's terrible. It's a terrible drive. The people are stupid. The highway is bad.
I-75 is also awful all the way to
The-
Ohio. Fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Pretty much, yeah.
The worst,
The
yeah.
most dangerous road in the country is I-4 and the like the
Yeah.
3 or 4 exits that go to
Oh my
Universal
God.
Studios.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the world, the country. Not the world, the country. Sorry.
I told you about. No, I probably didn't. We were coming back from Orlando, and like it was late. We went to Universal, and I'm driving in the left-hand lane,
That would be nice, Rapunzel.
and I see somebody like flying, so I get over for them. And they're like, I'm going like 80. They literally, I'm sitting still. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking nothing of it, going about my life. About, I don't know, 5-6 minutes later, I see headlights coming back at me. Yeah, on I-75, right outside.
It's terrifying.
Right outside Fruitville. So like, in Fruitville Road, near Sarasota.
Mhm.
And like, I get over, they hit the car head on, like next to me, like,
Oh my
ramps over it.
God.
And it was like she had been driving a month. She was like just this kid, 18-year-old kid. And after talking to the police, I found out that this was the end of their like rampage. They'd hit like dozens of other people. Yeah, it was 9:30 p.m.
Jesus,
right?
what
Like
the
on a
heck?
Sunday. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was.
People are-
Yeah, that's 75. So yeah, driving illegal for one day.
especially in Florida. Oh, go ahead, Crystal. Sorry.
No, I just said I like it. I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Short aside. I don't know if I've told this story before, but it's something I had to learn coming from New York to Florida. Like, I don't have road rage in the sense of like people have road rage, but like I learned how to drive in Queens and in Manhattan. I'm from New York. I'm Italian, and I'm loud, and I have ADHD. So like I do shout at people, but like, you know, I don't think road rage. I don't think it gets to
You're
that
not
level.
trying to run them off the road. You're not
No,
trying to hurt
never. No,
people.
I would never do that. Mainly because I don't want to go to jail. Like, not because I don't want to kill people on the road, because I do contemplate it very seriously sometimes. But I was coming out of Publix, grocery store. And you know how like grocery stores, you know, they have like the parking lot, you know, one lane goes that way, one lane goes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm coming out of the store and I got the shopping cart and there's a guy in a lifted truck sitting at the end of the line facing the store.
Florida, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I got the card. I'm like taking half a step. I'm slowing down. I'm like, what's going on? Like, he doesn't have a blinker on. So I don't know which way he's fucking going. So like I stop for a sec to see what he's doing. He doesn't do anything. We make eye contact for a second, then I just keep going. And we do that thing where it's like, and the car goes, and then he didn't even say anything, but he lifted his hand up like, oh, fuck.
Okay. God damn it.
He lifted his hand up like what are you doing? Yeah. And I didn't even, like, it didn't go through my brain. It just came out of my mouth. Like, I was like, here's what we're gonna fucking do. You and me, we're gonna get together and we're gonna put a thing in freaking cars that let the people outside of the car know what the person inside of the car wants to do with their car. We'll call it, I don't know, a blinker or directional signal. And we'll put a little fucking stick next to the steering wheel that you can fucking hit. And I'm like screaming, like I just kept getting louder. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like there's people, and like as I'm screaming, like toward the end, like getting louder, the guy just drives away, and like a dude behind me, hysterical laughing, is like, bro, that was hilarious, but also, like, I could tell you're from New York. I don't know, like how he could tell, but he's like, you gotta be careful because people will shoot you down. I'm like,
that is.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Everyone has guns down here. I got to be careful.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is if you hear Tom got shot in a parking lot incident yelling at an idiot for not using a directional, it wouldn't be completely out of
Nowhere.
Oh no, it would
ballpark
be no, it would be my mouth that gets me in trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what's gotten me in trouble my entire life. Yeah. All right. If you had to have a theme song for your entrance into places, what would it be?
Oh my god. I just watched the intro to New Girl, so that's in my head.
The
That's
New
the first
Girl?
thing
That
doesn't. My name's not Jess, but I do.
fantastic.
That's
I
what
love
came
that.
to my head just now.
I love that show.
I might
It's a
be able to do
fantastic
better.
show.
I know. I've watched that show so many times. I
So
love it.
good.
Let's see.
What kind of music do you like?
I listen to like pretty much everything. A lot of classical when I'm working, but let's see. I do. You probably maybe not heard of them. Wake Owl. I love Wake Owl.
Wake Owl? No.
Yeah, like Wild Country.
Okay. No,
Gold. Yeah, they're kind of more mellow.
Okay. I'm a 90s, like the majority of my music is like 80s, 90s, early 2000s hip hop, rap. But I also like lots of rock and metal and punk. I like punk music a lot, and ska. I like ska music.
Same. All right. So
if I had to pick a song, Crystal, what's your entrance theme song?
Gosh, I
wanna
don't know. Just anytime.
Wait, actually, hold on. Okay, I'll do your entrance theme song. You do my entrance theme song.
Okay. Can I think about it for a minute?
Yeah. We'll come back. We'll circle back because I don't know song names and and band names like I do movies and stuff. So I gotta remember that.
All right. Let me ask my other question.
Ooh, I like that. Comster's Parrot.
This one is really, I guess it can fit any series, so I'm going to make you answer it twice, like Star Wars and Wheel of Time, since you know Wheel of Time. What character, would be... Ooh, no, hold on. Sorry. I have like 3 of these that are all in the same vein. Which character would survive a zombie apocalypse, but somehow die like tripping in the parking lot afterwards? Like from Star Wars and from the Wheel of Time.
Oh man, Star Wars or Wheel of Time. But would die tripping. I mean, it's you're gonna lean towards your favorites, but I would say for Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks somehow. And then from Wheel of Time, I'm gonna go with die in a parking lot. Perrin.
Aww. He's so careful though.
He really is. I like Perrin. I mean, like, hence I have his hammer.
No, I loved, like, what was it, book 4? Amazing. And then he was a whiny bitch for a long time. I know those are strong words, but like he was pining over fail for so long. And I'm like,
that's fair.
I'm like, dude, let's
I
move
can't
on.
say that.
Sorry.
I was gonna say something, but it's a spoiler for the show.
Oh, okay, please don't.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I almost said it because it's pertinent, but I didn't say it.
So I love him, and I sometimes hate him.
That's fair.
So
you will really like their relationship in the show. We do get to Fail in season 3, so it's good.
Okay, Tom, I think I have mine. I had to look up the name of the song, but I think it's on my mind because I'm actually going to see them on Wednesday.
Ooh.
But Cypress Hill, Rock Superstar.
Oh,
do you know this one?
Do I know that song? Want to be a rock superstar, live large.
So I'm going to go see them on Wednesday with like one of my favorite semi-local bands, The Urge.
Okay, I like it. I'm still thinking. Thinking.
I don't know. Maybe I might go with Avicii. I'm gonna take it back.
Shit. Okay.
Like either I'd go with The Nights. I like The Nights by Avicii.
Cool. Have you listened to any like orchestrated versions of like cartoon theme music or video game music or anything like that? Have you ever heard any of that?
I used to listen to like the theme song for Wild Arms a lot. I love that. But a little bit of Final Fantasy shows up in my
That's what I was. No, there's a I went and saw there like for the last 35 years, I want to say it is. I think it's 35 years when we were there, or this 2027 will be 35 years. That there's a like a band, a what do you call an orchestra? What's it? An orchestra? A touring orchestra? Okay,
Yeah.
a touring orchestra that is the official Final Fantasy orchestra. They tour the world and they play.
How could I have never heard of this?
I didn't hear of it either, but they've been like I didn't hear of it until Erin bought me tickets to it like for my birthday or Christmas last year, and we went. Freaking phenomenal. If you ever see it in your area, go, and it was absolutely wonderful. Even if you don't care about Final Fantasy, the music is beautiful. Like Nobu Uematsu, which is the guy that composed most of the Final Fantasy. Yeah, see, Erin's never played a Final Fantasy game in her life, and she loved it because it was so much fun. Music was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 was the first RPG I played.
Yep, on Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
Yep, I played that too. Yep. My favorite Final Fantasy, my favorite RPG video game though is still Final Fantasy 6, aka Final Fantasy 3 in the US on Super Nintendo.
Friend.
Madland Shogun, what up, buddy? Sad I didn't get to see you at WatCon. I did not make it to WatCon this year, but hopefully I will see you there next year. I know it's a trip for him. He's an Aussie, but he came to WatCon this year in Ohio by way of Japan because he currently is living in Japan.
WatCon is in Ohio?
It is in Ohio, yes.
Oh man.
It's in just outside of Columbus, Dublin, Ohio.
That's crazy. I have family that live in my friend that I was telling you about. His son, it lives outside of Columbus. That's where I go and stay. I need to go to this con. As
of right now, I'm going next year. Like it's in our budget for next year, as long as something doesn't come up. Cool. So if you want to go, we'll go. It's a smaller, like if comparing it to Jordan Con, because Jordan Con, it's much smaller. But that's because it's just Wheel of Time focused.
Cool. Yeah,
which is great.
Awesome.
It's fantastic. The group of people are mostly great. There's this one guy that goes there. His name's Noman Garden. He's a little weird, but we love him.
We tolerate him.
Yeah,
I don't ostracise weird. I mean,
no, we love our little Nomi. Yeah. He's in chat right now. I'm just poking fun because he knows I love him. But it's a ton of fun. It's mostly Wheel of Time content creators. Like that's but cool. This year. Priyanka Bose, who plays Alana Mosavi in the show, was there, which was really cool. Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna. When does that run?
It's always in July.
Oh, perfect. That's even better.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so next year maybe we'll get you, and I'll hook you up with some of the people that do like the paneling and stuff. We'll get you and see if we can get you on some panels.
Yeah,
and stuff too.
I love it. I would love that.
Okay, if you had to choose a last meal, what would it be? And you can choose as many courses as you like.
Okay. I would start off with grilled scallops with some sort of garlic lemon butter sauce.
Now I'm hungry. Thank you.
I cook. I can cook that for you, actually. If you.
I love to. You're gonna.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I love cooking. I want you to cook scallops for me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I love cooking. I cook for my family. It's like my zen. I just love being in the kitchen, I cook, I bake.
I'm not good at it, but you're a scientist. You could bake. I can't bake. I can't do it. I always fuck it up.
You do have to be fairly precise to do well. But
I just want to ask you, so I know why I like to cook, and I also know why I enjoy doing stuff like this now, and doing paneling and things like that, and why I toy with the idea of ever trying to do stand-up comedy is because I greatly crave the feedback of others, and cooking for people is super, it's the most instant. Like, here's my food that I've made for you.
It's like edible art. Yeah, it's edible art, and you want to see. It's something I love to do for my friends, and I love to, to see people happy. It's one way I
Exactly.
can definitely make people happy from start to finish with yeah.
You've made me happy with just your presence here today. So,
Aw.
and there's that. I've had a ton of fun already so far, and I hope chat has also had fun. I think I've seen some good comments out there. Celebrate the weird, yes, always celebrate the weird. Crystal, is it your turn or my turn? I don't remember.
I think it's my turn.
So then you go.
Okay, so what mythical creature would make the rudest customer service representative?
Customer service representative.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining getting a phone call and intelligent enough, but still, I'm gonna go with like a classical D&D goblin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. The next one, it's themed for Star Wars, but since again, we don't always have people that are like hardcore Wheel of Time fans, I'm gonna theme it for Wheel of Time too. So I want you to do two of them.
Okay.
One is if you had to fight physically a character in the Wheel of Time, but you had to beat them, who would you pick?
Can I ask a clarifying question for him? Like, is there any one power magic? Is there anything like that? Or is this just like...
You're you.
Okay.
You can pick whoever you want.
So can I... Do they get to use magic?
If they can, they can. But I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you're the British Army and, the Civil War where you march in front of each other onto an open field of battle.
I'm going with Gwaine.
Is it just because you want to kill him?
I feel like, I've trained in MMA for, more years than I care to admit. I used to own a Kung Fu school. I have weapons and have trained in them.
That's how do I not know that about you?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the pandemic killed it, actually. I had 20 students. I grew from teaching in parks to teaching in my space to down to like 4 students who stuck with me until I didn't have the heart to rebuild after the world opened back up. But I loved it, Tai Chi and Kung Fu.
Well,
I'm
never say never. Never say never.
No, I might do it again at some point. But I think I could take Wayne. Yeah. Okay,
I could see that. Also, fun fact for you: Jason Denzel, the original creator of Dragonmount, all those years ago, and huge in all Wheel of Time stuff for the last 30 years, is a huge into Kung Fu, and he's awesome. Like he recently, like last year, I want to say, got his like 2nd degree black belt or 3rd. Was it?
I think it might have been 3rd.
I think it might have been 3rd.
Yeah, I think he's on 3rd.
That's years of life right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only made it to 2nd. So.
Oh, hey, listen, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then, there was something else. What was it? MMA, Kung Fu. Oh, Tai Chi. Alan Romanchik, who was there's Maria Simmons, who was the right hand of the creator, Robert Jordan. And then Alan Romanchik was his left hand. He, not in any sense of like the left hands being bad or anything, just he was his other hand. Alan Romanchik was like one of his lead research assistants. He helped him create the Old Tongue. Cool. He assisted him with like a lot of his battle things, not like the depictions of the battle on the page, Robert Jordan did that,
right?
But like the large troop movements, and like they based a lot of the way their battles strategically played out on real world battles, like how troop movements and things like that. So Alan helped him do that kind of stuff. Alan and his wife are huge into Tai Chi. At Jordan Con, when they went every year, him and Amy would go out in the mornings every morning and do Tai Chi in the parking lot. And there were a few people occasionally that also did Tai Chi and joined him. And so I was going to say, if Alan ever goes, keep an eye out and go do some Tai Chi with him. I'm sure he would love it.
Even just like just the breathing exercises. If like I don't have much time, I'll just try and get back to my center and calm myself if I'm having a bad day or whatever. It's I highly recommend it. I think you would like it.
I've always wanted to get into Tai Chi because it's at least there's like I've never been good at meditating, but at least there's body movement and breathing.
Yes.
I've done yoga my whole life.
I hate meditating, but
Same.
Tai Chi is full body meditation. It's so different. Yeah.
I can get lost in those movements and the breathing. I do in yoga when I used to do Bikram yoga a lot. So like I used to get lost in that. So like I'm sure the Tai Chi I could easily do as well. I would love to try that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Tom. I want to ask this one to both of you. So if they were trying to create a show.
And then we'll do one more and then we'll let people go because it's late.
So we're trying to create a show. We want to create drama. Okay, we want this to be something watchable. So if you could trap 2 characters from different books in an elevator together, like which 2 characters would create the most drama?
Ooh, that's good.
From different books. It doesn't matter the series or whatever.
Whatever you want. I mean, you could do Star Wars and Wheel of Time. It doesn't have to be.
Does it have to be? Oh, it has to be books. I can't pick a TV show and a book.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Fictional characters.
So Harrison Ford's character from Shrinking with Harry Dresden.
Oof.
Okay.
Him with any shrink is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Toph Beifong and Elaine.
Ooh. Okay.
Toph ain't dealing with any of her bullshit. And Toph is also, she's not a princess, but she's nobility essentially, you know? So like she doesn't have any like leg to stand on with Toph. Like Toph can get her from all angles.
Do you know who I would like to see? Avienda with Anakin. I think that dynamic would be very interesting.
I think you win. That one's the best.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Oh man, that would she would. I think it would end up with her boxing his ears before too long.
Oh yeah.
Did I annoy you sufficiently? I'm sorry, buddy. I can't help but my favorite texture in the world is the tip of a cat's ear.
Oh, the fuzzy,
Very tip of their ear. I just love it. All right, let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 40.
I'm going to go with 21.
21 is... What is the weirdest thing in your search history that you'd like to divulge to us? I mean, as a scientist and as an author and as a nerd, I'm sure there's some fucking weird shit in there.
Let me pull it up.
Let me pull it up. Well, I was researching what would happen if I stabbed somebody in the gut and it pierced the gallbladder. So
the weirdest thing that I would share.
Like you don't have to tell us
some of my stuff is coding based and very boring, so I'm gonna skip through all of that.
Some people might find that interesting. I am bad at coding, so anything to do with sequences of numbers that need to stay in a specific order, I'll fail at miserably every time.
Let's.
Or if you could think of like something that you've researched for a book that might put you on a list.
Oh, I can. So I did this in. So it's not going to show up in my search history because I did it in private mode. I did look up the necessary chemicals for dissolving a body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was for I started a modern, like drama, no magic at all book. And some of it, I think I've chatted with you, Tom, about some of my history of abuse as a kid. And so I'm pulling from that. And it's really a dark book. As you can tell by my search.
Oh, yeah.
But it's purely fiction with some scenes inspired by real life.
Okay. I understand. Thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. Also, a survivor as well, which I'm pretty sure we've talked about. Which I have talked about on the show plenty of times because I feel like it's important for especially people that look like you and me to talk about that.
Yeah.
But, not putting words in your mouth, but me also.
No, yeah, absolutely. But I'm highlighting some of that stuff in this.
That's great. I mean, it's a good thing that you feel, comfortable enough doing that, and that, you're, it's healthy. I'm sure, like you're at least in a way. So that's great. But I forgot to share. So, and this is, I feel like, a perfect time to share a good news thing, so that we don't end on too dark of a note. I forgot to share it earlier. I mentioned it to you guys before we started taping, and it is a really good thing. So I have mentioned it before, but there's been movement. So it's really good now. About 80%, it's starting off a little dark, so I'm sorry. About 80% of cats, and my feelings on those, pass away from kidney disease or kidney-related illnesses. It's just something that happens to cats as they, get older. A Japanese molecular biologist got a cat for the first time when, like, he didn't care about cats at all when he was in college, because his roommate moved out and left a cat. And then he fell in love with cats and then that cat died very early because of kidney disease. And then he found out about how kidney disease affects cats, and he was like, fuck that noise, I'm fixing this. And the official trials now, open trials on cats for this feline kidney disease vaccine, are out in Japan right now, and they're apparently going to be coming to the US soon. I will grab an article in a second and post it in chat so you guys could see it. I believe the name of it is, which is kind of funny if you're an MCU fan, AIM.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking it up.
Yeah,
it's really, really cool.
It is really, really cool. I read a bunch of the articles. I didn't understand everything because I actually read the paper that he published on it. But essentially, if they have late stage kidney disease, they've seen positive results that lessen some of the symptoms, but it doesn't, like, if it's late stage, it's too late. They've seen positive results in early stage kidney disease where it just cures the cats, and cats that get it early enough as a vaccine never develop any kind of kidney diseases. So they're talking about possibly doubling the lifespan of the average lifespan of cats with this vaccine. So that's fantastic. Crazy. Yeah,
that would be wonderful.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a good and they've also developed an anti-aging medication for dogs.
Oh.
It like rolls back cellular degeneration in dogs, which is kind of crazy.
That's I wonder what the mechanism of action is for all of this. This is really fascinating.
I'll show you the article. Did you, speaking of the same thing, it's a little off topic, but did you see the de-aging thing that they've done for humans?
I haven't seen any of that.
So it's not de-aging in the sense of like your physical age, but the mechanism to do that is there with the medications that they're making. Right now they have a medication that it's an eye drop that you put in your eyes, and it has turned like 70-year-old eyes into their eyes from when they were like in their 20s, essentially. It's reversed glaucoma and like certain things that happen to you when you have a thing. When you get sick, you have symptoms. It's reverse symptoms of glaucoma. See,
okay, there you go.
I lose words all the time. Things that happen to you when you have a thing, or symptoms. And it's they had mice that had basically, older mice that had bad eyesight. This improved their eyesight like back to when they were much younger. So now they're starting human trials with that too, which is a little scary.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's on the lines of like the I Am Legend story plot. So just putting that out there. Let's be a little careful. Maybe keep an eye on those people.
So what island are we going to retreat to, Tom? Start our, what are we going to take over so that we can survive this thing?
We'll make a flotilla.
Yeah.
Just tie a bunch of big boats together.
That's a good idea.
All right. Oh yeah, we got to do the poll. I wonder.
I wonder what won.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna win from the votes that everyone voted for Stargate. We're watching Stargate next week. We're gonna watch Stargate. I love Stargate. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's not good. I love Egyptian stuff. Like I know this is not Egyptian at all, but it's got a little bit of Egyptian themed stuff in it, and like I love that stuff. As a kid, that was like one of my first like big, thank you for stepping directly on my keyboard, things that I got into. It was like that and the Greek and Roman pantheons. When I found out that those were religions and they were real and not just like a fantasy in a book, I was like, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like went crazy from there. But yeah, so we will be watching that, and I will find, I'm sure, plenty of people that want to hang out with us and watch Stargate. We'll see who's available. So watch our Discord for announcements for guests, and then also keep an eye on our Patreon for what show we're going to watch next. The voting should be up this week, and then we'll, see how many movies we end up watching before we start our new
before we decide. I know.
Yeah, it's like we always what ends up happening is we watch one movie and then we're watching that movie. We're like, oh, we should do that one too, and it's like, let's give it another week before we start the show, and then
somehow we end up watching car movies. I don't know how that happened.
That was funny. All right. I love all of you. Awesome. Oh wait, before we go, Dr. Ekrut. Are you going to be at a convention anytime soon? When's your next book coming? I know that's not for a while. You got a lot of
I just finished the 4th book in the series in December, so that's out, and I'm already about 20,000 words into the next.
Oh, okay.
Book. Wow.
Damn, son. All right. I was thinking that you were going to say like, no, it's on the back burner for a.
No, I'm not. My goal is not this December, but next, and I'm going to try and get one out at least every other year is my goal.
All right, cool. Well, make sure to like. I mean, I'm sure we'll be in contact, but like, if it comes out and I haven't heard already, make sure to ping us so I can make sure to send it out to everybody.
In terms of cons, I'm trying to work on building the cancer research lab and working with the students. So my semesters are going to be pretty full.
Being an awesome, big-brained person that's trying to do cool, amazing things. I get it.
So the cons I'm going to are all related to math and teaching and right now. So, but the summer one next summer that I was really excited. That's doable. So
okay, so maybe WatCon next year, and pretty much everyone that's hanging out with us right now was at WatCon. Or involved with WatCon in some way. So I'm sure. So you'll see everyone there if you end up going, and we'll make sure to see if we can get you on some panels too, because I'm sure you'll have a ton of fun there.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome.
What else do we have for people's? Oh, we also got a vote on our next book. I forgot to mention it. So we finished The Witch King by Martha Wells. I still have a ton of Queen Demons to give away because the book club did, and again, if you are unaware, you could join the Dragonmount Patreon for free and you get access to our book club. And since it is a Tor book sponsored book club, they send me books. So we sent out, I don't know, I think I sent out 20 books maybe altogether just from The Witch King, because they sent me, can you see them? Yeah, you can see them behind me. That's not even all of them that I have left. And I sent out about 10. They sent me 30 copies of book 2 and 6 or 7 copies of book 1. Because book 2 just came out. That's right. But anyway, if you're interested in book 2, I think the giveaway for Queen Demon is still up. I want to, give those away because I don't want 30 copies of the same book sitting in the house. But keep an eye out for that, and voting for the next book that we're going to read in the book club. We'll get those going soon.
Yep.
I think
that's it.
I think that's all I got for people. I am going to pop in Discord for a little bit when we're done with the call, but I'm not staying up late because I have not slept that much in the last week or so, and I'm gonna take some drugs and then go to sleep. But I love all of you awesome nerds. So say goodnight, Crystal.
Good night, Crystal.